Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another reading of the Bible. We are back in First Chronicles chapter 9. We're starting chapter 9. And so here we go. So all Israel were reckoned by genealogies, and behold, they were written in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah, who were carried away to Babylon for their transgression. Now the first inhabitants who dwelt in their possessions in their cities were the Israelites, the priests, the Levites, and the Nethinims. In Jerusalem dwelt of the children of Judah, of the children of Benjamin, of the children of Ephraim and Manasseh, Uthai, the son of Amihud, the son of Amri, the son of Imri, the son of Bani, of the children of Pharez, the son of Judah, of the Shilonites, Isaiah, the firstborn, and his sons, of the sons of Zerah, Juel, and their brethren, 690. Of the sons of Benjamin, Salu, the son of Meshallam, the son of Hadaviah, the son of Hasanua, Ibaniah, the son of Jeroham, and Ella, the son of Uzi, the son of Machri, and Meshallam, the son of Shephatiah, the son of Ruel, the son of Ebenijah, their brethren, according to their generations, 956. All these men were chief of their fathers in the house of their fathers. Of the priests, Jedaiah, Jehoiarib, and Yakini, Azariah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Zadok, the son of Meraioth, the son of Ahitub, the ruler of the house of God, Adaiah, the son of Yeroham, the son of Pashir, excuse me, I'm sorry, Adaiah, the son of Yeroham, the son of Pashir, the son of Machijah, and Maaseh, the son of Adiel, the son of Yazerah, the son of Meshallam, the son of Meshilemeth, the son of Emir, their brethren, heads of the house of their fathers, 1,760? Yeah, 60. 1,760. Very able men for the work of the service of the house of God. Of the Levites, Shemaiah, the son of Hashub, the son of Azrikam, the son of Hashabiah, of the sons of Merari. Bakar. Oh, that's too funny, Dave. I'm sorry. Bakar, Aresh, Galal, Mataniah, the son of Micah, the son of Zikri, the son of Asaph, Obadiah, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Galal, the son of Jedutum, Jeduthun, Berechiah, the son of Asa, the son of Elkanah, who dwelt in the villages of the Netophathites. The porters were Shalom, Akub, Talmon, Ahiman, and their brethren. Shalom was the chief. Let's see what's going on. Be right back. All right, sorry about that. The porters were Shalom, Akub, Talmon, and Ahiman, and their brethren. Shalom was the chief. Who hitherto waited in the king's gate eastward. They were porters in the companies of the children of Levi. Shalom, the son of Kori, the son of Ebiasaph, the son of Korah, and his brethren of the house of his father, the Korahites were over the work of the service, keepers of the gates of the tabernacle, and their fathers, being over the host of the Lord, were keepers of the entry or entrance. Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, was a ruler over them in time past, and the Lord was with him. Zechariah, the son of Meshelemiah, was porter at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. All these who were chosen to be porters in the gates were 212. These were reckoned by their genealogy in their villages, whom David and Samuel the seer did ordain in their set office. So they and their children had the oversight of the gates of the house of the Lord, namely the house of the tabernacle by wards. In four quarters were the porters toward the east, west, north, and south. Their brethren who were in their villages were to come after 7 days from time to time with them. For these Levites, the 4 chief porters, were in their set office and were over the chambers and treasuries of the house of God. They lodged round about the house of God because the charge was upon them, and the opening thereof every morning pertained to them. Certain of them had the charge of the ministering vessels, that they should bring them in and out by tale. Some of them also were appointed to oversee the vessels, and all the instruments of the sanctuary, and the fine flour, and the wine. The fine flour, the wine, the oil, the frankincense, the spices, and the spices. Some of the sons of the priests made the ointment of the spices. Mattathiah, one of the Levites, who was the firstborn of Shallum, the Korahite, had the set office over the things that were made in the pans. Other of their brethren, of the sons of the Kohathites, were over the showbread to prepare for every Sabbath. These were the singers of the chief of the fathers of the Levites who remaining in the chambers were free, for they were employed in that work day and night. These chief fathers of the Levites were chief throughout their generations. These dwelt at Jerusalem. In Gibeon dwelt the father of Gibeon, Jehiel, whose wife's name was Maacah, his firstborn Abdon, then Zur, Kish, Baal, and Ner, and Nadab, Gedor, Ahiel, and Zechariah, and Mikloth. Mikloth begot Shimmeam, and they also dwelt with their brethren in Jerusalem, over against their brethren. Ner begot Kish, and Kish begot Saul. Saul begot Jonathan and Malchishua. Abinadab, Ishbaal. The son of Jonathan was Meribaal, and Meribaal begot Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, and Melech, Tereah, and Ahaz. Ahaz begot Yara. Yara begot Alameth, Asmaveth, Zimri, and Zimri begot Mosa. Mosa begot Beniah, and Raphael, his son his son Eliasaph, his son Azel, his son. Azel had 6 sons whose names were these: Azrikam, Bakaru, Ishmael, Shiriah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel. Chapter 10. Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines and fell down slain in Mount Gilboa. The Philistines followed hard after Saul and after his sons, and the Philistines slew Jonathan, Abinadab, and Malchishua, the sons of Saul. The battle went sore against Saul, and the archers hit him, and he was wounded of the archers. Then said Saul to his armor bearer, Draw thy sword, and thrust me through therewith. Let these uncircumcised come and abuse me. Lest these uncircumcised come and abuse me. But his armor bearer would not, for he was sore afraid. So Saul took a sword and fell upon him. When his armor bearer saw that Saul was dead, he fell likewise on the sword, and he died. We read that earlier, I believe in 1 Samuel. So Saul died, and his 3 sons and all his house died together. When all the men of Israel who were in the valley saw that they fled, and that Saul and his sons were dead, then they forsook their cities and fled, and the Philistines came and dwelt in them. It came to pass on the morrow, when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Saul and his sons fallen in Mount Gilboa. When they had stripped him, they took his head and his armor and sent it into the land of the Philistines round about to carry tidings unto their idols and to the people. They put his armor in the house of their gods and fastened his head in the temple of Dagon. When all Jabesh Gilead heard all that the Philistines had done to Saul, they arose all the valiant men and took away the bodies of Saul and the bodies of his sons and brought them to Jabesh and buried their bones under the oak in Jabesh and fasted 7 days. So Saul died for his transgression which he had committed against the Lord, even against the word of the Lord which he kept not, and also for asking counsel of one that had a familiar spirit to inquire of it, a demonic spirit, and inquiring not of the Lord. Therefore the Lord slew him and turned the kingdom unto David, the son of Jesse. Chapter 11 of First Chronicles. Then all Israel gathered themselves to David unto Hebron, saying, Behold, we are thy bone and thy flesh. Moreover, in time past, even when Saul was king, thou wast he who led us out and broughtest in Israel. And the Lord thy God said unto thee, Thou shalt feed my people Israel, and thou shalt be ruler over my people Israel. Therefore came all the elders of Israel to the king to Hebron, and David made a covenant with them in Hebron before the Lord. And they anointed David king over Israel according to the word of the Lord by Samuel. David and all Israel went to Jerusalem, which is Yebus, where the Jebusites were, and the inhabitants of the land. The inhabitants of Yebus said to David, Thou shalt not come hither. Nevertheless, David took the castle of Zion, which is the city of David. David said, Whosoever smiteth the Jebusites first shall be chief and captain. So Joab, the son of Zeruiah, went first up and was chief. David dwelt in the castle, therefore they called it the city of David. He built the city round about, even from Milo round about, and Joab repaired the rest of the city. So David waxed greater and greater, for the Lord of hosts was with him. These also are the chief of the mighty men whom David had, who strengthened themselves with him in his kingdom, and with all Israel, to make him king, according to the word of the Lord concerning Israel. This is the number of the mighty men whom David had: Yashobeam, Hachmonite, this chief of the captains. He lifted up his spear against 300 slain by him at one time. After him was Eleazar the son of Dodo, and Ahoite, who was one of the three mighties. He was with Daniel at Pasdamim, and there the Philistines were gathered together to battle, where was a parcel of ground full of barley, and the people fled from before the Philistines. They set themselves in the midst of that parcel and delivered it, and slew the Philistines, and the Lord saved them by a great deliverance. Now 3 of the 30 captains went down to the rock to David, into the cave of Adullam, and the host of the Philistines that encamped in the valley of Rephaim. David was then in the hold, and the Philistine stronghold, and the Philistines' garrison was then at Bethlehem. David longed and said, Oh, that one would give me drink of the water of the well of Bethlehem, that is at the gate. Excuse me. And 3 broke through the host of the Philistines, and drew water out of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David. But David would not drink of it, but poured it out to the Lord, saying, My God forbid it me that I should do this. Shall I drink the blood of these men that have put their lives in jeopardy? For with the jeopardy of their lives they brought it. Therefore he would not drink it. These things did these 3 mightiest. Abishai, the brother of Joab, who was chief of the 3, for lifting up his spear against 300, he slew them, and had a name among the 3. Of the 3, he was more honorable than 2, for he was their captain. Howbeit he attained not to the first 3. Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man of Kabzael, who had done many acts, he slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. Also he went down and slew a lion in the pit on a snowy day. He slew an Egyptian, a man of great stature, 5 cubits high, and in the Egyptian's hand was a spear like the weaver's beam. Oh, we read the end of 2 Samuel. So weaver's beam, and he went down to him with a staff and plucked the spear out of the Egyptian's hand and slew him with his own spear. These things did Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, and had the name among the 3 mighties. Behold, he was most honorable among the 30, but attained not to the first 30. And David set him over his guard. Also the valiant men of the armies were Asahel, the brother of Joab, Elhanan, the son of Jodo of Bethlehem, Shemoth the Harorite, Harorit, Harorit, and Helez the Pelonite, Ira the son of Ikesh, and Tekoit, Abizar the Antothite, Sibbecai the Hushahite, Eli the Ahoite, Maharai the Netophathite, Heled the son of Baama the Netophathite, Ittai the son of Ribe of Gibeah, who pertained to the children of Benjamin, Benaiah the Paratonite, Hurai the brooks of Gaash, Abiel the Arbatite, Asmaveth the Baharumite, Eliaba the Shaalbanite, the sons of Hashem the Gizonite, Jonathan the son of Sage the Horite, Ahiam the son of Sakar the Horite, Eliphal the son of Ur the Chaldeans. So we remember that from Genesis. Hephir the Macharitite, Abijah the Pelonite, Hezro the Carmelite, Naari, the son of Ezbai, Joel, the son of Nathan, Mibhar, the son of Hagari, Zelek the Ammonite, Naharai, the Beratite, the armor bearer of Joab, the son of Zariah, Ira the Ithrite, Gareb the Ithrite, Uriah the Hittite, he's dead. Zabad the son of Achli, Adina the son of Shiza the Reubenite, a captain of the Reubenites, and 30 with them. Hanan the son of Maacah, Jehoshaphat the Mithnite, Uzziah the Ashtarothite, Shammah and Jehiel the sons of Harpam, and Ararite, Jediel the son of Shimri, and Joha or Joha, his brother the Tizite, Eliel the Mahavite, and Jeribe, Yashaviah, the sons of Yashaviah, the sons of Elnaam, and Ithma the Moabite, Eliel, Obed, Josiah, and Josiah the Mosabite. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I'm having big problems pronouncing these countries. Big problems, y'all. Big problems. See how many chapters in First Chronicles. That was chapter 11. It just reached chapter 12. A little more than 2 Samuel. Hold on here. 1 and 9. So five chapters more than 2 Samuel had. Wow. Okay. Chapter 12. Now these are they who to came to David to Ziklag while he yet kept himself close because of Saul the son of Kish, and they were among the mighty men, helpers of the war. They were armed with bows and could use both the right hand and the left in hurling stones and shooting arrows out of a bow, even of Saul's brethren of Benjamin. The chief was Ahiezer, then Joash, the sons of Shemaah the Gibeathite, and Jezael, a Pelet, the son of Asmaveth, and Baraka, and Jehu, the Antothite. Ishmaiah, the Gibeonite, a mighty man among the 30, and over the 30, Jeremiah, Yahaziel, and Johanan, Yosabad, the Gederatite, Eluzai, and Jeremoth, Bealiah, and Shamariah, Shephatah, the Harufite, Elkanah, and Yesiah, as Azarael, and Yozer, Yashoba, Yashobeam, the Korites, Joelah, Zebediah, the sons of Jehoram and of Gedor. Of the Gadites, there separated themselves into David into the hold, to the wilderness men of might and the men of war fit for the battle, that could handle shield and buckler, whose faces were like the faces of lions, and were swift as the roes upon the mountains. Ezer the first, Obadiah the second, Eliab the third, Mishmanah the fourth, Jeremiah the fifth, sixth, Attai the sixth, Eliel the seventh, Johanan the eighth, Azabah the ninth, Jeremiah the 10th, Machbanai the 11th. These were of the sons of Gad, captains of the host. One of the least was over 100, and the greatest was over 1,000. These were they who went over Jordan in the first month when it had overflown all the banks, and they put to flight all of them of the valleys, both toward the east and toward the west. They came with the children of Benjamin and Judah to the hold unto David. David went out to meet them, and answered, saying to them, If ye become peaceably unto me to help me, mine heart shall be knit unto you. But if ye become to betray me to mine enemies, seeing there is no wrong in mine hands, the God of your fathers look thereon and rebuke it. Then the Spirit came upon Amasai, who was chief of the captains. He said, Thine are we, David, and on thy side, thou son of Jesse, peace. Peace be unto thee, and peace be to thy helpers. For thy God helpeth thee. Then David received them and made them captains of the band. There fell some of Manasseh to David when he came with the Philistines against Saul to battle. But they helped him not. For the lords of the Philistines upon advisement sent him away, saying, He will fall to his master Saul to the jeopardy of our heads. As he went to Ziklag, there fell to him Manasseh, Adnah, Yashabad, Jedael, and Michael, Yozabad, Elihu, Ziltai, captains of the thousands that were of Manasseh. They helped David against the band of the rovers, for they were all mighty men of valor and were captains in the host. For at that time, day by day, there came to David to help him, until it was a great host, like the host of God. These are the numbers of the bands that were ready armed to the war, and came to David to Hebron to turn the kingdom of Saul to him, according to the word of the Lord. The children of Judah that bare shield and spear were 6,800, ready armed to war. The children of Simeon, mighty men of valor for the war, 7,100. Of the children of Levi, 4,600. Jehoiada was the leader of the Aaronites, and with him were 3,700. Zadok, a young man, mighty of valor, and of his father's house, 22 captains. Of the children of Benjamin, the kindred of Saul, 3,000, for hitherto the greatest part of them had kept the ward of the house of Saul. Of the children of Ephraim, 20,800 mighty men of valor, famous throughout the house of the fathers. Of the half tribe of Manasseh, 18,000, which were expressed by name, to come and make David king. Of the children of Issachar, who were men that had understanding of the times to know what Israel ought to do, the heads of them were 200, and all their brethren were at their command. Of Zebulun, such as went before to battle, expert in war, with all instruments of war, 50,000, which could keep rank. They were not of double heart. Of Naphtali, 1,000 captains, and with them with shield and spear, 37,000. Of the Danites, expert in war, 28,600. Of Asher, such as went forth to battle, expert in war, 40,000. Of the other side of Jordan, of the Reubenites and the Gadites, the half tribe of Manasseh, with all manner of the instruments of war for the battle, 120,000. All these men of war that could keep rank came with a perfect heart to Hebron to make David king over all Israel, and all the rest also of Israel were of one heart to make David king. There they were with David 3 days, eating and drinking, for their brethren had prepared for them. Moreover, they who were nigh them or near them, even unto Issachar and Zebulun, Naphtali, brought bread on donkeys and on camels, on mules, on oxen, meat, meal, cakes of figs, and bunches of raisins, wine, oil, oxen, and sheep abundantly, for there was joy in it. 13. David consulted with the captains of thousands and hundreds and of every leader. David said unto all the congregation of Israel, if it seem good unto you, and that it will be of the Lord our God, let us send abroad unto our brethren everywhere that are left in all the land of Israel, and with them also to the priests and Levites which were in their cities and suburbs, that they may gather themselves unto us. Let us bring again the ark of our God to us, for we inquired not at it in the days of Saul. All the congregation said that they would do so, for the thing was right in the eyes of all the people. So David gathered all Israel together, from Sihor of Egypt and even unto the entering of Hamath, to bring the ark of God from Kirjath Jearim. David went up to bring the ark of God from Kirjath Jearim. David went up, and all Israel, and to Baalah, that is to Kirjath Jearim, which belonged to Judah, to bring up thence the ark of God, the Lord, who dwelleth between the cherubims, whose name is called on. They carried the ark of God in the new cart out of the house of Abinadab, and Uzzah and Ahio drove the cart. David and all Israel played before God with all their might, with singing, with harps, with the psalteries, with timbrels, with cymbals, and with trumpets. Turn the page. When they came to the threshing floor of Shidon, Uzzah put forth his hand to hold the ark, for the oxen stumbled. The anger of the Lord was kindled against Uzzah, and he smote him because he put his hand to the ark, and there he died before God. David was displeased. Again, David was displeased because the Lord had made a breach upon Uzzah. Wherefore that place is called Perez Uzzah to this day. David was afraid of God that day, saying, how shall I bring the ark of God home to me? So David brought not the ark home to himself, to the city of David, but carried it aside into the house of Obed-Edom the Gittite. The ark of God remained with the family of Obed-Edom in his house 3 months. And the Lord blessed the house of Obed-Edom and all that he had. 14. Now Hiram, the king of Tyre, sent messengers to David and timbers of cedars with masons and carpenters to build him a house. David perceived that the Lord had confirmed him king over Israel, for his kingdom was lifted up on high because of his people Israel. David took more wives at Jerusalem, and David begat more sons and daughters. Now these are the names of his children which he had in Jerusalem: Shemua, Shobab, Nathan, and Solomon. Ibhar, Elishua, Elpalat, Noga, Nepheg, and Shaphiah. Elishama, Baal, Eliada, Eliphalet. When the Philistines heard that David was anointed king over all Israel, all the Philistines went up to seek David. And David heard of it and went out against them. The Philistines came and spread themselves in the valley of Rephaim. David inquired of God, saying, Shall I go up against the Philistines? And wilt thou deliver them into mine hand? And the Lord said unto him, Go up, for I will deliver them into thine hand. Into thine hand. La, la, la. So they came up to Baal Perazim, and David smote them. Then David said, God hath broken in upon mine enemies by mine hand, like the breaking forth of waters. Therefore they called the name of that place Baal Perazim. When they had left their gods there, David gave it a commandment, and they were burned with fire. The Philistines yet again spread themselves abroad in the valley. Therefore David inquired again of God, and God said unto them, Go not up after them, turn away from them, and come upon them over against the mulberry trees. And it shall be, when thou shalt hear a sound of going in the tops of the mulberry trees, that thou shalt go out to battle. For God is gone forth. God has gone forth before thee to smite the host of the Philistines. David therefore did as God commanded him, and they smote the host of the Philistines from Gibeon even to Gezer. The fame of David went out into all lands, and the Lord brought the fear of him upon all nations. I'll stop there. We stopped at number 15. Hope you enjoyed it.